Well, Coach, it's probably one of those games where you look to start building some momentum.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal always is to get wins piling up and points piling up. That happened in 2013 for us after the first win. We grew in confidence. We played even a bit better, and points piled up. We went on a run. So the hope is to take it one at a time. But if we can win, a couple games on the bounce, then take some pressure off us as well when we go on the road, because we have a pretty brutal road stretch coming up after this home game, where I think I counted we have 6 away games in the next 8. So we need to win the games at home, and this is no different.
Is there a difference in training this week after getting that win? An emotional lift of any kind?
Not really. No. I mean, there's no difference. Our guys, at the professional level, there shouldn't be a huge difference in the mentality or the psychology of a team, win, lose, or draw. If there is a huge difference, then your culture's not right, and you're not leading your team the right way. You don't have the right types of professionals in terms of their mentality of managing the ups and downs of a season. So really not much difference at all, to be honest with you. We were really good last week and sharp, and the spirit was good, and it's the same this week.
Caleb, you've done well against marquee players slowing down. What challenges did Kyle present that maybe you haven't seen from some of the other people you've faced?
Well, he's basically got a free role, so he plays kind of as a second striker or an attacking mid, but he floats wide. He's up top. He goes where he wants to, where he needs to impact the game. So, we need to make sure that we're aware of his movement and aware of his positioning at all times, because when he does get on the ball, he's special. He can score. He can play final passes. He's clever. And he's very good at lethal on dead balls, set pieces. So he's a good player. World class.
What's the tactic in that in the run of play? Do you try not to let him turn? Do you try to deny him the pass? How do you control him?
Defend, be organized in your back six. Don't give him time and space. You obviously have to get guys tight to him within your zones. So that he feels pressure, so that he isn't allowed to get faced up. And like I said, it's time and space. Good players with time and space, they'll eat you alive. So the key is not letting good players get time and space. And you do that with organization and numbers. And then within the zone, you do that with the first defender getting tight. And we've done that with Keene. We've done that with the other, both Moraleses this year. Those guys are all very good players. So it'll be another game where we have to do that.
Orlando seems like a team that like to play with possession. They like to hold the ball. Seems like that's going to be a sort of a different approach than what you saw out of Dallas, Vancouver. What do you need to what adjustments do you need to make to take on a team that's playing like that?
Yeah, I mean they're more of a what I would call a dominant football team. What I mean by that is they want to dictate the game, decide the game, and attack, and be up the field in the front half, have the ball, press. That's the way we like to be as well. But you've seen this year that we can adapt. So we're capable of adapting, which I think is a real positive for us. We have the ability to be in the front half, to press, to in certain games keep the ball, like in Vancouver. But we also have the ability, if we need to sit, absorb, play on the counter, go direct if we need to. I think we're really well-rounded. So, you have to see how the game goes, right? See what we do, and I'm not going to show our cards on that, but we definitely have to be aware of their aggressiveness, getting numbers forward. I think they've been very unfortunate, to be honest with you. Watching their last 2 games, they were the better team. So they're a lot better than their record, similar to us, in all honesty. So I think it's going to be an exciting game. We have to be organized for sure. We have to manage their good attacking players, and we have to respect them like we respect every opponent, and we will respect them. And we're not taking this game lightly at all, even though they've lost the last 2 games.
How important is a player in Char's role become when you're playing against you in this style of team?
Yeah, very, very important because, like I said, he likes to kind of play underneath and float, and but really, it's every player in the back 6, and even you call it the back 8 with the wingers at times getting connected, because he'll float where the D mids are, he'll float where the where the outside backs are, he'll float where the center halves are. So if we're organized, no matter where he floats, he's going to have a player around him. And, we're not going to adapt our entire shape to try and stop him, but we have to be organized, similar to playing, like I said, a Robbie Keane. That's probably the closest comparison that you can come up with is a Robbie Keane, the way he plays, where he comes in and gets it and turns and plays little wall passes, and he's very clever, and Keane's the same. And we've done well against Keane. Obviously, this year we did well against him, so we need to kind of adopt, I think, a similar organization playing against Kaká.
How is Yardy progressing? Might he be available this week?
Yeah, he'll be available. He did a fitness test a couple days ago, and he's not 90 minutes fit, but he's in I think a good position to be able to play minutes. So he'll continue to get more connected with our team, obviously, as time goes on, and get more fit and sharp. But he'll be available on the bench for the game.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Good questions today, guys.